Good morning. How about them Beavers and the Ducks? What a great weekend for Oregon teams. Coming up this week, we've got a couple great classes tomorrow. Howdy Cole in Eugene is actually teaching an investment class, and I've seen Howdy do bits and pieces of this class. He does a great job. Howdy has a background in investment property, so if you've got time, a great time to check that out. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock at the Coaching Center here in Eugene, Howdy's giving that class. And then up in Corvallis also tomorrow, our own Samantha Alley is giving a class on prospecting your sphere for business. That's at 2:30 in Corvallis. So a couple of great opportunities there for classes tomorrow in all the offices. We had the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure down here in Eugene this weekend. It went extremely well. It was raining, and raining sideways, as a lot of people I know walked and ran in it know. I just heard from Scott Steeg this morning, who who definitely headed up the event for us here at RE/MAX. RE/MAX is a national sponsor, so every year we'll be sponsoring the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. This was the first year in Eugene at the inaugural event. They had about 7,000 people show up, and Scott was informing me this morning this was the biggest first year attendance ever nationwide when they've kicked off a Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. Like in Portland, they have, I think, 20,000 plus folks that come to it, but they've been doing it for years and years. Eugene was 7,000 people the first year, especially in this weather. They said that was the best ever inaugural event as far as attendance, so I think that'll be around for years and years to come, and we'll probably have a huge attendance. We had a lot of agents come out and help yesterday for that. Brandy, Dez, Scott Hobson was there as well, Tina, Belinda, Mary Berg, Gloria Slaughter, and make sure I got everybody on here or I'm going to be in trouble. Yes, I think I did. Everybody came out and helped in the rain yesterday, and I appreciate that. And Scott did a great job getting everything set up. He was there on his day off getting things set up, was there at 5:30 yesterday morning. I told him just to stay awake all night, but I don't think he did. He had a birthday Friday, so he's not as young as he used to be. So great job, Scott, with that. We appreciate it and appreciate everybody's help. And I know we also had a lot of agents that walked in it and ran in it. Next year, now that we kind of know the rhythm of things, we'll probably have a RE/MAX Integrity team that everybody can participate in. So it should be a great year again next year, and great exposure. You know, when you've got 7,000 people, plus there were family members out milling around. We had the RE/MAX cold air balloon. We gave out bananas and water bottles and all sorts of stuff. So great job, everybody. I appreciate that. You probably read over the weekend that on Friday, Bank of America suspended all their foreclosures nationwide. Now, as you're aware, Bank of America is just one of a few banks, although there's fewer and fewer every day. The other three big banks had suspended foreclosures in different parts of the country depending on the states. It's largely expected, since Bank of America suspended foreclosures nationwide right now, that the other banks may follow suit. The reason for them suspending them, I talked to an attorney friend I've got up in Portland, is that there's a lot of documents that the government was suggesting, correctly or incorrectly, that Bank of America and other lenders were just kind of quickly going through and signing documents foreclosing on houses where those documents may not have been scrutinized by upper management as much as they should have. And so in reaction to that, rather than Bank of America try to limp along, they've said, okay, time out, we're just going to stop all foreclosures while we kind of get our house in order. And they have said that they're going to review their policies and then promptly get back to foreclosures, whatever promptly means. So presents an interesting problem/opportunity in the housing market. For those of you that are working active short sales with Bank of America, it does give you more reprieve now that they won't be foreclosing. The flip side of that is whether consumers, since they don't have that foreclosure looming at least as quickly as they once thought, they may not be as motivated to do a short sale if they're living in their house for free. So we'll kind of see how that shakes out. Again, I think the thing to stress to your sellers that are in situations with short sales and foreclosures, while this little self-imposed moratorium by Bank of America and some of the other banks is in place, it is just temporary. They are going to get back to foreclosing on these properties. So I wouldn't treat that as, oh, you don't need to worry about it, but there may be an opportunity to eke out some more short sales that we weren't able to before that. So that's where we are on the foreclosures, and I'll keep you updated as I get more information. Birthdays. Ann Grimson's having a birthday up in Corvallis this Thursday. Not many birthdays. Man, September was like a birthday month, and now we're slowing down. Josh Conley's been with our company as of this Friday. Will be 4 years. So, Josh, congratulations. You've put up with Patty and I for 4 years. That's terrific. One of the things I would encourage you to do this week, and I've been encouraging agents in coaching to do this, take a look at your listing board. Most of you have a whiteboard that has your listings, or they're pinned up on a bulletin board or whatever. physically look at all those listings and take the bottom 20% of your listings. So if you're carrying 8 listings, look at the bottom 2, for instance. Why are those, when I say bottom, meaning least sellable, not how long they've been on the market, but they're least sellable. And why are those not sellable? Is it because of the price? Is it because of the condition? Is it because the sellers aren't helpful in showing the property? What's the situation with those properties? And take your 20% least sellable properties and fix the problem or get rid of the listing. Really look at that and determine, this isn't priced right, so I need to get it priced right if it's going to sell. Set up an appointment, present the facts to your seller, and if they aren't going to price it right and you don't feel it's sellable at that price, tell them that it's probably best if they get the listing back and go somewhere else. I know we hate to do that, but really you're wasting your money, your time, and probably biggest thing is your reputation. If you've got listings that are overpriced and can't sell at that price, unless they're providing you another benefit in the way that they're producing buyers that are good buyers that are qualified to purchase properties, that type of thing, really think about whether those listings are really a benefit to you or not, or whether they're just kind of holding a place on your whiteboard there. So that would be my tip of the week, is to really scrutinize your listings, and I would do that on a monthly basis. Go down to the bottom 20%, and again, the bottom being the ones you perceive are least sellable, and find out what's going on with those. So that's what I've got for this week. I hope you have a great week.